feel like my weight is misguided here. Let's see. Also curious, like any other lighting colors? Not particularly right now. All right, and we are live. Hello, gamers. Hello, chat. I am going to be hopping right in here. As you can see, I have gotten everything up and running from the last time. Apparently, there's some kind of an issue when it comes to creating characters for this for some reason. Or not creating characters, but logging on, I guess. Which appears to be better now. Let me... Oh, that's why. There we go. I think everything looks pretty okay. This is a little bit skewed. The real question is, do I want it to be? I'm gonna say no for now. Let's just move that right to center. Might look a little bit tiny for a little bit. But ultimately, I think that looks pretty good. As you can tell, I have turned the music down because I have heard that there are music copyright issues with this game. That being said, you can also tell that I have my Pokemon gear here. My Pokemon Gar, yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say. I'm also going to make a video real quick. Hold on. Hello. I am going to be starting the game here pretty shortly. Just wanted to get this uploaded. As you can see, I've gotten everything working since last time, which is pretty okay. I think I need this one. Yikes. Yikes. Why are all the faces like not it? Like that's like too much, right? I think I'm like here, but like I don't know if I agree with like any of these faces. I think it's more this one, if anything. Um, and multitasking, sorry. I know I'm running a bit late here. And honestly, I think that's about it. Let's see here. I'm going to quickly mention another video and just go ahead and throw that out there so that we can get more people in here, in theory. Okay. Um, so I'm gonna back you guys up a little bit here. Lower everything down. I'm gonna go ahead and send that over to X that way. And I'll also share out YouTube stuff here. Also, hi Yosef as well. I see you both in the chat. Um, and all right. So I have no idea if I'm going to like this game or not, but we're going to try it out. Um, I guess this is the best I'm going to get with this face. I'm not sure what else to try here. This is supposed to be changing the... Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. No, so these are all the faces that exist. And the eyes are just for the color of the eyes. Gotcha. Okay. Um, So this is it for me right here, I guess. All right. Um, there's no further customization options. All right. Well, we're here. Um, I do in theory have hair. I think I'm gonna go with this. Um, Chat, I'm starting to look like a female the more I do this. Why am I looking more and more like a female? Please explain. Um, sorry, I had to check. I think these fit best, or these. Honestly, probably these. Lenses are currently see-through. So I guess I'll leave it at that. Oh my god, chat, I have to change the face. It's throwing me. I'm sorry. Um, dude, why are all of the faces so, like, they're a little too soft. They're a little too soft for me. Um, interesting. So this is our hair without it on, without anything on. Wow, they sure have a lot of hat options, though. And the hat options are kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, that was a little much. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Um, no. A beanie would be good, but like, I could also just do like a normal pokey hat. I'm actually kind of fond of this look, honestly. I think that's fine. Let's see. Shirts. This one's pretty accurate, I think. Bottoms. Well, I'm currently wearing jeans, so we'll go with that. And then shoes. I'll be honest with you, chat. I don't have shoes on. I have no shoes on right now. So, um, this, that being said, whoa, these shoes are pretty sick. I think I'll go with that. Let's do it is a catchphrase. Oh no. Are you ready to turn over a new leaf? I hope you don't have allergies because the pollen forecast is high. Oh no, chat. What is happening? Roselia by any other name would smell as sweet, but Dew and I have been itching for this match. I'm itching with anticipation for this match. What is with the itching? Can we stop itching? You stand Ryuno chance against my Mega Dragon Knight. What? I'll glide to victory of Mega Dragonite. My Pokemon are the true heroes. Okay, well that one's not that bad. That's our backup plan. Mega Meganium will make this game blossom. My Mega Meganium's got a Germanium. What? I'm ascending the ranks? I guess that's fine. My Pokemon is strong. My favorite Pokemon is cute. My favorite Pokemon is scary. My favorite Pokemon is unstoppable. Class is in session and I'm the professor. Okay. Let's see. There's magic in the air. A charm left by Sylveon, perhaps? No. Absolutely not. Rotation's no frustration for me? Let's go if I'm ascending the ranks. How about that? Poses. Hmm. Intro. I've never pulled this pose before in my entire life. Victory. What is this? Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, the last one is super cocky. Let's start here. Also, let me turn some music on so it's like not so terrible. And you don't have to listen to just my dulcet tones, chat. Okay, let's see. Alright, that feels pretty good. Maybe a bit loud. Okay. I feel like we have to either go here or here. You know, I'm going with the goofiness. Why not? We need a little bit of goofiness in our lives, yeah? I think that works. Cool. So I am still in the tutorial. I did not move on too far ahead without y'all. So let's check out the home. Oh, but first, can I look a little less, I don't know what the term would be here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these faces are kinda, Asian-centric, you know? I feel like that's too much, yeah? I mean, what should I expect, right? But alright, I can live with that. I can live with this chat. Alright, so to the home screen. Your adventure into the wide world of the Pokemon trading card game waits. Let's start by learning the basics. Sure. So I've only played Pokemon Pocket, so I'm not familiar with this game's game. Welcome to your first battle in Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. You'll have epic battles with trainers from across the world using Pokemon cards, and I'm here to help you become the very best. This is your active Pokemon. This is the one that's currently in battle. Okay, well I know that. Against this one, your opponent's active Pokemon, mine in this case. Okay, these are your prizes. My prize cards, okay. You take all your prize cards, you win. How do you take prize cards? By knocking out your opponent's Pokemon, okay. Alright, let's get to the exciting part, attacking. Alright. So if I click here, Pokemon needs certain energy to attack, which you can see here. So, like, some kind of... I'm not going to say that word. I was going to say something. I'm happy I did not say that. Some kind of white fire power. Okay. You can attach one energy from your hand every turn. Okay. There we go. Number next to the attack name is how much damage it deals to the defending Pokemon. Now for the moment of truth. Attack. Alright. This Pokemon has no energy attached. It has no retreat cost, by the way. Alright. So I'm assuming we've done 20 damage to it. The total damage a Pokemon has taken reaches its HP. That Pokemon is knocked out. Also note that the energy stays attached. You don't remove energy after attacking unless the attack tells you to. Okay. Thinking. After you attack, it's the other player's turn. Ooh, wow. Okay. So his thing... Okay, well I was trying to read his thing, but apparently it wants me to read the deck. You have to draw a card from the top of your deck each turn. In real life, you have to remember to do this. But Pokemon TCG Live draws for you. Okay, well I wouldn't assume it's too hard to remember to draw a card from your deck. But, now's the time to discuss how we can power up your Pokemon by evolving. Evolution is how your Pokemon grow into more powerful forms. Okay. See how this card says it's a basic Pokemon? Yeah. Basic Pokemon can be played right away. Evolution Pokemon have to be played on top of a Pokemon that was already in play for one turn. Okay. I like that it's at least actually teaching you how to play the game. Like in real life. Like if you went to go play this game in real life, you would know how to play it because you played it online before. So let's go ahead and click this. You can see the Pokemon it evolves from right on the card. Convenient. I don't know if it always used to be that way. I guess it did. Now that I think about it. My family used to collect TCG, Pokemon TCG cards. But it was when I was like super young and I don't really remember much of it, so let's see, stage 1. This, we're gonna slide this onto our Charmander, and now it's a Charmeleon. You see this area here, that's called your bench. Okay. You can place as many Pokemon here as you'd like, even on the same turn. What? Interesting. Until your bench is full, of course, you can usually have a maximum of 5 Pokemon on the bench. When you have more than one Pokemon in play, You can attach energy to any of them, even Pokemon on the bench. Only your active Pokemon can attack, however. There's a chance your active Pokemon might get knocked out next turn, so during this turn, let's attach an energy to your bench Pokemon instead. Okay. There we go. I'm not sure what that did because it only needs one fire to attack, but I guess it needs two to retreat, so I guess that's fine. But this one would be the one that would be retreating, so I think I just find that a little weird, but let's go with steady fire breathing. Doesn't really have any ability on it. Oh wait, first off, I meant to look. Oh well, I guess I can't. All right, well, I will look at it later. I wanted to see what ability this had. During your next turn, the Pokemon can't use its accelerating move. Oh, well, there goes that advantage. Aha, a Mega Pokemon Evolution. A Mega Evolution Pokemon EX. Mega Evolution Pokemon EX have a ton of HP, and their attacks pack a wallop. I'm sure they do. Wow, it went up by like 300 HP. That's a lot. It's more than it is in Pocket, at least. Oh, that was a lot of damage. That took our Pokemon out too, 130. Wow. Since I knocked out your Pokemon, I took one of my prize cards. Your Pokemon was knocked out, so it got sent to the discard pile, along with all of its attached energy. Oh no. And since you always need an active Pokemon, your bench Pokemon moved up. It's a good thing you had a Pokemon on your bench, so I'm assuming it goes from this direction to this direction, so like if my Pokemon faints, it'll take a card from here, but I'm not sure which side it goes from. I'm assuming it goes from the left side. It's a good thing you had a Pokemon on your bench. If your only Pokemon is knocked out, you'll lose the game, even if your opponent has prize cards left. Well, that's scary. You drew a Mega Evolution Pokemon EX as well. This should let you make a strong counterattack. Stage 1 Pokemon evolve from basic Pokemon, and Stage 2 Pokemon evolve from Stage 1 Pokemon. Okay. I could have guessed that. Although, I guess this is weird. This is a Stage 2, but it's a Mega Charizard Y. So, it's clear in this game that you don't actually need to go to Charizard to go to Mega Charizard Y, which is actually kind of cool, I guess. Explosion Y. Discard 3 energy from this Pokemon, and this attack does 280 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Oh, we are in trouble. This does not seem good at all. Alright. I guess we'll use our Explosion Y. That's why you attach energy to your bench Pokemon last turn. So that's ready to make a blistering attack this turn. Okay. So let's do that. It's clearly not enough damage. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I guess we did 60 damage to it already. Wow, what a powerful hit. Great knockout. Mega Evolution Pokemon EX are extraordinarily strong. However, they do give up more prize cards when they are knocked out. So you get to take all 3 of your prize cards at once. Nice. Victory. Knocked out all... Okay, all my opponent's Pokemon, I'm assuming. That's what that said. Let's try out some new kinds of cards. Alright. Ooh, a Railu. Oh my. Okay, okay. Welcome back. In your first game, we battled by attaching energy cards to your Pokemon, but every deck uses a mix of 3 kinds of cards: Pokemon Energy and Trainer cards. Yes, I am familiar with that. So Lily's Determination. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Then draw 6 cards. Interesting. Remaining, if you have exactly 6 prize cards remaining, draw 8 cards instead. So if you're at the beginning of the game, you're able to draw a ton of cards. Premium Power Pro, which we will be losing soon anyways. During this turn, attacks used by your fighting type Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. Okay. This kind of trainer card is a supporter. Okay. You can see the word supporter in the top left corner. These cards can do a lot, but you can play only 1 supporter card each turn. Okay. Oh. Items are another kind of trainer card. This one in particular is particularly useful because it boosts your Pokemon's attack damage. Best part about items is you can use as many items on your turn as you wish. Sweet. My Pokemon has 360 HP, so you'll need as much attack power as you can get. Let's try these cards out. Well, I only have 30 damage so far, so it's gonna be pretty hard to get there. So we're at 60. I think we're technically at 90 now. Alright, we'll use Lily to get more cards. Ultra Ball can get you any Pokemon you like from your deck, but it comes at a cost. You have to discard 2 cards first. Let's discard those energy cards. You have plenty right now. Technically, I guess so. Okay. Go ahead and drop those 2. Choose 1 Pokemon to put into your hands. We want our Mega Lucario, because apparently that's the only other Pokemon that we have in our deck. And we'll drop it on our Railu. So now we can do probably like 390 damage. We use Mega Brave. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Mega Brave. Pokemon has a powerful attack that does 270 damage. Remember those 2 item cards from earlier? They boost damage by 30 each, so we're at 330 damage. Oh, well. Do you need 1 more energy to use this attack card, though? Observe how this other supporter card is no longer usable. You can only use 1 supporter card each turn, but you can still play item cards. Night Stretcher lets you get a basic energy card from your discard pile. That's why it wasn't a problem to discard energy cards earlier. Great. Let's get our basic energy back. Add our basic energy. My Mega Evolution Pokemon EX's HP is 360, so we're 30 short from a 1-hit KO. 1 more of these ought to do the trick. Alright. Let's go ahead and do that. Cool. There it is. We may have played 3 of the same card, but they all stack with each other. Don't be afraid to use a lot of items and a supporter to set up the perfect attack during your turn. Boom. Down it goes. Pokemon trainers and even energy combine together to make all sorts of interesting effects. Finding out how they work together is what makes the Pokemon trading card game so fun. Okay. So we'll take our prize cards, which were all energy cards, and we've made a victory. Many Pokemon have abilities as well as attacks. Let's see how helpful abilities can be. Okay, welcome back. So far we've evolved and attacked with your Pokemon, but your Pokemon have even more tricks in store. Okay. So we have our Charmander here. I looked at this ability earlier, which is Agile. This is an ability. Abilities aren't attacks, they can have powerful effects. However, and the best part is that you can still attack on the same turn. You probably want to keep this Pokemon protected so you can evolve it and attack with it later. Okay. This is where retreat cost comes in. Abilities are unique to certain Pokemon. Every Pokemon can retreat out of the active spot. If you pay its retreat cost and have another Pokemon on your bench, if your active Pokemon is in a jam and you have enough energy attached, you can retreat and put a different Pokemon in its place. You do have to discard the energy to retreat, but it's worth it. So currently it has no retreat cost because there's no energy attached. Unless of course your active Pokemon has an ability that makes it have no retreat cost. Like now. Choose one bench Pokemon to switch with the active Pokemon. Apparently we want Reshiram. Don't be afraid to retreat in a pinch. Retreating is part of a prudent strategy. You used an ability, retreated, and attached an energy card this turn. After all that, you can still attack. So combustion is 30. Hopefully it doesn't mega evolve. Let's use combustion. It's now our opponent's turn. Uh-oh. Okay, well hopefully it doesn't get 2 energy. Somehow. Even then, that was still enough to take us out, huh? Let's see, so Fazandi Petty? I do not know how to pronounce this Pokemon's name. Flip the script. Once during your turn, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, you may draw 3 cards. You can't use more than one flip the script ability each turn. Cruel Arrow. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Okay. So let's go ahead and add that to our bench. Some Pokemon aren't strong attackers, but they have great abilities to support your team. Even Pokemon on the bench can use abilities. So that's telling us about our ability. Just flip the script. And of course abilities work with your trainer cards as well. Fire Breather is a supporter that gets you a ton of energy. This pairs nicely with Oricorio EX's ability. Search your deck for up to 7 basic energy cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So let's get all of our energy. Rare Candy is a staple for decks like yours. Lets you skip the stage 1 Pokemon and go straight to stage 2. Nice. Now we can use our stretcher. Choose 1 Pokemon or 1 basic energy card to put into your hand. Let's choose the energy first. We don't need the Reshiram Pierce, so we'll leave it just like that. Got Ferocious Mega Evolution Pokemon EX, and plenty of energy cards in your hand. If only you could attach more than 1 energy card each turn, right? Well, don't forget about abilities. as often as you like during your turn. If you have any Mega Evolution Pokemon EX in play, you may use this ability. Attach a basic energy card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. Nice. So we'd like to do that to our Charizard, our Mega Charizard X, to add a lot of energy. And now we can retreat with our Oricorio and bring our Charizard up. And then we're going to use Inferno X. Discard any amount of energy from among your Pokemon, and this attack does 90 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So in this case, we want to deposit it all, because Mega Lucario is quite the tank. And take him out. Nice combo. Many Pokemon have abilities that can give you an edge in battle. Try using lots of different Pokemon in your decks. Sweet. Victory. It's time to apply everything you've learned in a full battle. Uh-oh. Catch on fast. Most full games have 6 prize cards, but we'll play another 3 prize match for practice. Alright, well, heads. Well, opponent won the coin flip and decides who goes first. Apparently I'm going first. Alright. Drag a basic Pokemon to your active slots. Well, I only really have one, so. Tap done when you're ready to continue. I guess that's not true. We do have Oricorio. But Oricorio seems a little bit stronger on the sidelines, at least for now. You're going first, so I want to give you 2 reminders about going first. If you go first, you can't attack or evolve on your first turn. Okay. You also can't play a supporter card during your first turn. But don't forget to attach an energy card. I think we're getting the hang of this. The rest of the battle is up to me. Okay. Let's see here. So we could attack the Railu pretty easily. Let me also change this song. I just think it's a little too aggressive for what we're going through right now. Alright. So I guess there's really nothing that we can do for the most part, right? Because we can't evolve, we can't use a supporter, and we can't use items. And we already used the basic energy. So I guess we just end our turn. Search your deck for a trainer card. Okay, well. So far we are in a bad way. So we can evolve, which already looks pretty good. Can't really use the rare candy so much. We could add more energy to this. We could also add more energy to our Oricorio, which I think I might do. And then let's see what else that we have. So we do have another Oricorio, which is great. Tree cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 2 energy less. Do I want to retreat this right now? I don't know, not necessarily. So I think we just go with a basic attack here. Whoa, didn't expect that. I don't know why you switched out with the one that doesn't have anything on it yet. Choose a Pokemon to move into your active spot. Honestly, put a... Thinking. Put up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon that don't have a rule box and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Pokemon EX, Pokemon V, etc. have rule boxes. Okay. Honestly... Well, maybe we get a Charizard EX or something. So maybe we drop this, and we'll see. I wish we got something else other than this, but... We can get our Oricorio back, which is nice. And I can't really do anything with Air Balloon at the moment. We may lose Charmeleon. Do we want to lose Charmeleon? It's kind of hard without knowing what's in this deck. I'm not going to lie to you. Because next turn they can't use Mega Brave, right? But they can still use Aura Jab. Which is pretty scary. We've only done 40 damage to this thing so far. They could also buff this. And then we're kind of in a weird way with our Oricorio. I think we just go for it. Oof. Yeah, they still hit us for 210 anyway. Unfortunate. Okay, well. I feel like either way, we were kind of set to lose that. You're doing great. Let me show you what you can do in TCG Live to motivate yourself in daily trading even more. First thing I want to show you is the... okay, well... There is a Battle Pass system, I guess. Welcome to Battle Pass. Each new Pokemon TCG expansion has a Battle Pass to help you on your journey. You play matches and finish quests. Earn Battle Pass points to climb up the tiers of the Battle Pass, where you'll earn more rewards. Great news, you've completed your first quest. Claim it now, and you'll also earn progress on the Battle Pass. Check back daily for new quests, and don't forget to claim them when they're completed. Alright? Every time you complete a quest, you'll earn rewards and climb a little further on the Battle Pass. Actions you take in battle also help you climb the tiers, so the more you play, the higher you'll reach. You can redeem the reward for the first tier already, so let's see what you get. So we got a Snivy, and got a Staryu, a Hole Digging Shovel. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Interesting. Hippopotas. Sand Attack. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack. Your opponent flips a coin. If tails, the attack doesn't happen. Well, that's the same. Also takes 4 to retreat. Wow. Aegis Slash. 3 power to slash. 3 power and 1 metal for a metal slash. Turtonator. Shell Spikes. Heat Breath. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 80 more damage. Okay. Seems pretty good so far. It's also a basic. Which is actually kind of insane. 120. It's not as good as Oricorio, but it's something. This Pokemon is in the active spot and damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Even if this Pokemon is knocked out, discard an energy from the attacking Pokemon. Okay. Core Memory. The Mega Zygarde EX this card is attached to can use the attack on this card. You still need the necessary energy to use this attack. Interesting. So Geobuster. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. Naveen. Draw cards until you have 5 in your hand. Before drawing cards, you may discard any number of cards from your hand. If you can't draw any cards in this way, you can't use this card. Probopass. Rolling Rocks. Obliterating Nose. Discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. Growing Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, provides Leaf Energy. Pokemon this card is attached to also gets 20 HP. Neat. Now that you've earned some trainer points, it's time to browse This. Okay. Okay, Phantasmal Flames. Alright. So we got a Piplup, call for support, search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. And it also can tackle for 2 energy. It's 2 times weak to electricity though, which is kind of scary. Considering it only has like 70 HP. But it can evolve as well, so not bad. Sableye, Cocky Claw. If you have any stage 2 Pokemon on your bench, this attack does 70 more damage. Interesting. Does that scale? I doubt it, right? I doubt that that scales. Smeargle. Energizing Sketch. Flip 3 coins. Attach an amount of basic energy up to the number of heads from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. Okay. Carvana. Reckless Charge. This Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself. Wigglytuff round. This attack does 40 damage for each of your Pokemon in play that has the round attack. Doesn't seem that useful, although I can see situations where that would work. Seismic Toss is 3 energy. It's a little slow. Excited Heal. Once during your turn, if you have any Leaf Mega Evolution Pokemon EX in play, you may use this ability. Heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon. Wow. That's pretty good. But, I mean, this is also a game where you can do 340 damage in one punch. So, Viper. If you have any Mega Evolution Pokemon EX in play, attacks used by this Pokemon do 120 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. Pitch Black Fangs costs 3 darkness energy. I'm actually not sure what energy this is. Might be poison energy. Okay. Sacred Charm. The Pokemon this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. They're applying weakness and resistance. Genesect. Bug's Cannon. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each leaf energy attached to this Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Speed attack, 2 leaf, and 1 normal. It's 110 damage. Okay, and then we have Mega Charizard X. Discard any amount of fire energy from among your Pokemon. Yeah, we saw this one, right? Oh wow, you got some good cards from that pack. Let's put that into your deck. Okay. Oh wow. Deck Manager is where you can create and edit your decks. Okay. So Mega Charizard EX. And then also, let's skip this song. Edit deck. And now for a quick tour. Section of deck editor shows what is currently in your deck. Section is your library. It's your whole collection of cards. Let's add that card you just drew to make your deck even more powerful. Drag it from your library into your deck. There we go. Great, now that you've added another card to your deck, going to need to remove one. Only have 60 cards in a deck after all. Okay. Let's remove one of the energy cards in the deck, since you seem to have plenty in there already. Okay. Kind of wonder what, like, the... Curious if anyone knows. The max energy that you're putting into a deck, or how much energy you're usually supposed to put into a deck, I suppose. Once you're satisfied with your deck, hit the back button to go back to the deck manager. Your deck will be saved automatically. To use your newly upgraded deck, make sure to set it to active. So let's click it, set it to active. Well, that about does it. You don't need me anymore. I think you're ready to start battling other trainers. I do not think I'm ready to start battling other trainers. Before you do, however, I want to show you one last thing. Right now, I'm in ranked mode. Oh, okay. In this mode, you can compete with other trainers each month in a ranked ladder match to increase your rank and win rewards. Casual mode is a place for lower stakes games, perfect for trying out a new deck or strategy. Yeah, let's do that. It's a great place to continue practicing. When you're confident in your skills, then you can try ranked mode for some true competition. But if you're just starting out your Pokemon journey, I suggest you hop over to the Learning Lab. I'll help you continue to build your skills and get ready for games. Whether you continue learning with me here in the lab, or want to jump right into battling, the most important thing is having fun collecting, playing, and learning the Pokemon trading card game. Before you go, I just want to mention that you'll often see news and rewards when you log into Pokemon TCG Live. I even have a few things waiting for you right now. Please take these and enjoy playing Pokemon trading card game live. Oh, okay. Double scratch, flip 2 coins. This attack does 10 damage for each heads. Okay. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this Pokemon can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. And a Luxray, Incessant Onslaught. Attack does 70 damage for each prize card you've taken. Ooh. So the more you win, the better this card becomes. Discard 2 energy from this Pokemon, Strongvolt. Alright. Let's collect them all. Celebrate Mega Evolution. Perfect order with custom deck accessories. Celebrate Mega Evolution perfect order with this gorgeous set of themed deck accessories. This coin card sleeve set and deck box are a stylish way to celebrate the power of Mega Evolution Pokemon EX. Enjoy and train on. Thank you. Roll it out in the Fighting type Frenzy Trainer trial. Ding ding ding, 2 trainers step into the ring, just go ahead and step out. It's sure to be a prize fight, a 6 prize card fight to be exact. In this trainer trial, players will use standard format legal decks containing only fighting type Pokemon. Head over to casual mode to put your dukes up. Okay. Just tell me about other stuff. Oh god, Stormy. It's not Stormy EX. Snipe the competition to earn Decidueye EX in the Mega Evolution Perfect Order Battle Pass. Okay, sure. A Lunatone. Once during your turn, if you have a Soul Rock in play, You may discard a basic energy from your hand in order to use this ability. Draw 3 cards. You can't use more than 1 Lunar Cycle ability each turn. Okay. Sora, Cosmic Beam. If you don't have Lunatone on your bench, this attack does nothing. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance. Binacle. Double draw. Draw 2 cards. Scratch is 30 damage. Stone Arms. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Attach a Fighting Energy card from your hand to one of your fighting Pokemon. Mega Zygarde. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistances. Interesting. For each of your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 150 to that Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Meowth EX? I wasn't aware that Meowth had an EX, but okay. Once during your turn, last ditch catch. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may use this ability, search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck. You can't use more than one ability that has last ditch in the name each turn. Tucktail. Put this Pokemon and all attached cards into your hand. Ursaluna. When you play this card from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic fighting energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. Nice. That actually seems pretty good for it then. It's also shiny, which is nice. Sorry. Mad Bite. This attack does 30 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, Fezandipiti. Saw this one before. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon? As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Both yours and your opponent's. Interesting. Okay. Cornerstone Stance. Prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. Demolish. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance or by any effects on your Pokemon's active Pokemon. On your opponent's active Pokemon. Boss's orders. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon. Fighting Gong, which we saw earlier. Apparently we've reached our collection limit for it, so we got some kind of Poke Points for it. Looks like 10. Search your deck for basic energy, fighting energy, or basic fighting energy Pokemon. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Lily's Determination, shuffle your card, shuffle your hand into your deck. Yeah, we saw that one. I believe we saw Ultra Ball 2. Or Memory we saw. Judge. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 4 cards. Interesting. That could be pretty good in certain situations. Pokepad. Search your deck for a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Pokemon EX, Pokemon V, etc. have rule boxes. Tarragon. Supporter. Interesting. What is going on here? This person looks like they are a Pokemon. Put up to 4 in any combination of fighting Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Team Rocket's Petrol. Search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Colress's Tenacity. Search your deck for a stadium card and an energy card, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. We saw Night Stretcher. Area 0 Underdepths. Each player who has any Terra Pokemon in play can have up to 8 Pokemon on their bench. The player no longer has any Terra Pokemon in play. That player discards Pokemon from their bench until they have 5. When this card leaves play, both players discard Pokemon from their bench until they have 5. And the player who played this card discards first. Scramble Switch. Wow. It's like a holographic. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, you may move any amount of energy from the Pokemon you move to your bench to a new active Pokemon. It's pretty good. Rock Scouting. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or 1 evolution Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Air Balloon we saw. And Fighting Energy we saw. Okay, good. Alright. Well, let's do a practice battle, I guess. I feel like I'm probably gonna look pretty silly here first. Okay, so they got Tails. Do I want to go first? I'm gonna say yes. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but we'll try it. Alright. We only have one so far. Seriously? Alright. Apparently I wasn't holding the mouse button long enough. Okay, so... I guess we want just this. I don't want to retreat right now, and I don't want to use Battle Cage, so I guess we just go for it. Oh, right. Since we went first, we can't attack. Silly me. I forget that rule sometimes. So they're off to a great start with their Lily. So I guess we want to use our Pokepad. I'm actually a little scared. I feel like we should have probably gone for the Charmander, but this is fine. And let's hit for 40. Yeah, we might get wiped out this turn. Okay. Yeah, they got a much better draw than us. Might also just be that this deck is trash. But, yeah, they drew a much better hand than us, unfortunately, here. That's just sometimes how this game goes. Alright. So it's like, maybe I should have went for the Charmander there, but it's like, we're not playing aggressively. What are we aiming for, you know? Okay, I didn't need that. Fighting type Frenzy. Only cards legal in the standard format. Every Pokemon must be of the fighting type. Sure. We need a different type of deck for this. I don't even think we have a deck set up like that. Really? The game didn't even set us up with a... Huh. That feels weird, but okay. So let's say that we want, say, like, some of these things. I guess we could go about this in a couple different ways, huh? I like the idea of this, right? Does it count trainer cards? Does it allow you to do trainer cards, at least? I would assume so. That would allow you to do trainer and other cards. I think we definitely want Railu, though. I don't know if we want 4, but we'll see. Actually, I don't think we can have 4. I'm actually not sure. Well, we'll see. Anyway. Oh, so Mega Zygarde is a... It's actually a basic Pokemon. Hariyama seems not great. Greninja? Oh, Greninja EX is fighting type. Yeah, that makes sense. So... Hit cancel. Blindness Ursaluna. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. Right. attacks damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance or by any effects opponents to active Pokemon. Well, let's add a couple for now, I guess. It is a basic, so we might as well. Am I not allowed to put any items or anything in here? Honestly, we could probably just throw all of this in here, huh? I think you need at least 40 to make a deck, right? My only problem is, like, some of these I think are actually pretty bad. Once during your turn, if you have a Soul Rock in play, you may discard a basic energy card. I honestly almost wish I could see the rules again. No, I don't want to sort it like that. I want to see my own cards, and I want to see... I kind of want it to be standard as well. I don't like how it does this. Apparently I need to scroll slowly. So maybe we're not allowed to use item cards, is what it looks like. Oh wait, card library Pokemon. Okay, so maybe we just need to add everything. Which feels bad, but why not? I think that's what the game kind of wants us to do here. I think that's the idea that the game kind of wants us to go for here. It's only contain cards you own. So is there no way to... Because it's only showing me Pokemon. Interesting. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Is there something else that I can use here that I'm not aware of? Because it's like, wow, do we not even have enough cards to partake in our trainer trial? Feels like that would be weird. Alright. What am I doing wrong? It's usually towards the bottom, right? I guess I don't sort it like that here, huh? Well, that feels weird. It's like, well, what's the point of that then? Alright, well, maybe we cancel the exit. Every Pokemon must be a fighting type. Only cards legal in the standard format. Rotating game mode with unique deck building rules. Your previous active deck may be invalid for this trial. Check the above rules. Oh, I see. Now I get it. Okay, so we'll add 12. What is this? As long as this card... Every type of energy but provides only one energy at a time. Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. That player takes one fewer prize card. This effect of your legacy energy can't be applied more than once per game. Honestly, sounds like a great thing to have. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides energy. Basic energy, basically. This card is attached to a Stage 2 Pokemon. This card provides every type of energy, but provides only 2 energy at a time. Okay. I think those both sound pretty good to me. Alright. What do we not want here? So let's see.
System overload. Stabilizing. 30%.
So this card takes 3, right?
60%.
think we pass on the Probopass for now. Apparently I selected too many of these also, so that's good. We need more trainer cards for sure. Honestly, Air Balloon isn't bad here. I don't think we want that. That one could be useful, but it's kind of situational. Heal all damage from one of your Pokemon that has 30 HP or less remaining. Also kind of situational, but also extremely helpful. Attacks used by a poison Pokemon this turn. No, I don't care about that. Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Honestly, this card is pretty goated. I'm not gonna lie. Might take like 2 of those for right now. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or 1 evolution Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Could be helpful for us. I mean, any type of searching is great. We love searching. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less. Put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. I feel like this one's just better, right? How many of our Pokemon really have 70 HP or less? Exactly none of them. Also, this card only works if we're losing. So let's get rid of it. I honestly also feel like we get rid of Greninja. Yeah. Let me get rid of this because this isn't going to work for us. Mega Zygarde honestly is super slow. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. I mean, well, you could find some way to put energy onto a Pokemon. This isn't too bad, honestly. Hariyama is either good or bad, honestly. Does 70 damage to itself, though, which is kind of a negative. Honestly, maybe we pass on this one. And by extension, we pass on Makita. Just kind of thinking of what to keep and what to not to keep right now. I also don't see a reason to keep this about its evolve form. So we also have Soul Rock and Lunatone. If you don't have Lunatone on your bench, this attack does nothing. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance. I don't know. Like I said, Soul Rock feels very situational with Lunatone, you know? Once during your turn, if you have Soul Rock in play, you may discard a basic energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Draw 3 cards. You can't use more than 1 Lunar Cycle ability each turn. They're also just not very strong. So maybe we pass on the Lunatones and the Soul Rocks. I just noticed that we have like 3 Mega Zygardes. That's a lot. Let's narrow that down a little bit. There's also not really a reason for us to have more Rylus than we have Lucarios. I mean, there is, but is it something that we even want to bother with? It's debatable. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Well, let's leave that alone for a second. Actually, well, we need to reduce it by 2 at least, because we only have 2 Piloswines. Technically, you can have more lower level Pokemon than you have higher level Pokemon, but in this case, it seems like a net negative. So for our trainers, we got some Getsus, we got some Brock, we got some don't want that. We don't have any leaf type Pokemon, we don't have any electric type Pokemon. Draw 2 cards. If you drew any cards in this way, and if Community Center is in play, shuffle this Caretaker in your deck instead of discarding it. Do we even have Community Center? Doesn't appear so. If you go first, you may use this card during your first turn. Seems very specific. Search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck, put those cards on top of it in any order. Could be okay. I feel like there's more powerful cards in this game, though. Search your deck for a Stadium card and an Energy card. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck for a Stadium card and an Energy card. I don't believe we really... Well, we do have some Stadium cards, I guess. But we don't have any on us right now. So maybe we skip that for now. Our Pokemon use a lot of energy, right? So maybe Energy Recycler is good. Especially if we have Mega Zygarde going on, right? I'll take one of them for now. Two basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Oh, that shuffles into your deck. I don't know about that so much. Maybe energy retrieval is definitely better. Okay, what else do we need? Let's see. Search your deck for a basic energy card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It could be good. I don't really need specific energy, though. Energy Search Pro. Search your deck for any number of basic energy cards of different types. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It could work for us, but move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another of your Pokemon. Also could be useful, but search your deck for a basic fighting energy card or a basic fighting Pokemon. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. I think that sounds great for us. Might take like 4 of those actually. No. Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, take 30 less damage from attacks and from your opponent's Pokemon after applying weakness and resistance. Well, we don't have any metal types. You can use this card only if you have any Terra Pokemon in play. I don't think we have any Terra Pokemon. Right? You're technically a Terra, but I don't know if we want that specifically. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, a Stage 1 Pokemon, a Stage 2 Pokemon. Reveal them and put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. Honestly, Dawn is so goated. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a Stage 1 Pokemon that evolves from one of their basic Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. If that Pokemon was evolved in this way, that player may search their deck for a Stage 2 Pokemon that evolves from that Pokemon, put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Then that player shuffles their deck. I don't know if I like that so much. Each Stage 2 Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, gets negative 30 HP. Doesn't sound great. Grimsley's move, look at the top 7 cards of your deck and put a let's see, what is that? I don't think we want that. Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 100 HP. That could mean something here. I don't know. I feel like it means less in TCG Live than it does in Pocket. Pocket is like... Hero's Cape is great. Here, Hero's Cape is like... kind of mid? I don't know. Especially when it comes to like a fighting deck. Because we have like a... We're basically going for a fighting type deck here. So we have a lot of HP already, you know? But it could help us with our survivability, I guess. Let's take it for now and see if we can get rid of it later. Search your deck for an evolution Pokemon and an energy card. Reveal them and put them into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. An evolution Pokemon? I'm a little confused by that terminology. So by that, are we talking about like a Pokemon that evolves? Pokemon that is evolved? I'm not entirely sure there. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. You can use this card only if you discard another card from your hand. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Honestly, Iris is pretty good. Pokemon tools attached to each Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, have no effects. Well, that makes Hero's Cape less helpful to me. Janine's Secret Art. We're not using those type of Pokemon. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck and draws 4 cards. I still think Judge is good. But how good is Judge? I had like 3 of them. I don't know if we want that per se. It's during each player's turn. Player may put up to 2 basic electric energy. No. Lily is just great to have, honestly. I feel like we have too many trainer cards now, honestly. Is there any way that we can get something that allows us to put more than 1 energy on a Pokemon per turn? Mega Signal's pretty good, but draw cards until you have 5 in your hand. Before drawing cards, discard any number of cards from your hand. I mean, draw is always great, right? For the most part, unless you're just constantly drawing trainer cards.
It's been a while now, and I think you know, 'cause it follows you around.
Do we really need Night Stretcher with this deck?
It's hard, but it's just what you need.
Ends Pokemon in play. Both yours and your opponents have no retreat cost. Excuse me? At the end of your turn, after you attack, the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot. You may attach a basic energy from your discard pile to it. Okay. That's one idea. Anything better? I'll probably remove some of these later. We don't have that many stage 2s. I think all of our Pokemon are like stage 1 Pokemon. Well, except for Poliwhirl, I guess, and Mamoswine. Which honestly is not really the best Pokemon to be rolling with here, if I'm being honest. Because it's like we don't have that many stage 2 Pokemon. We have this stage 1 Pokemon, this stage 1 Pokemon, a basic Pokemon, a basic Pokemon, a basic Pokemon, but we don't have any other stage 2 Pokemon other than Mamoswine. So at most this is doing 180 damage. Honestly, maybe we even get rid of this card. So that being said, I mean, whatever out of whatever I just clicked into. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Very situational. Talks about rare candy, count your prize cards, shuffle them. The tree cost of Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 energy less. Also very situational. Pokemon this card is attached to takes 30 less damage from attacks. Repose Pokemon that has ability, that's also very situational. Yeah, I think we definitely want Scramble Switch, that's good. Definitely want that. Honestly, I wish I had more of those. You can use this card only if you discard 3 other cards from your hand. Search your deck for an item card, a Pokemon tool card, Spur card, or a Stadium card. Maybe. Sparkling Crystal is okay. Huh. I kind of like Surfer. I think it's interesting. Might as well try it out. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. See, like, Switch is not as good as Surfer, obviously. Because it's like, you're just getting way more out of Surfer. Put up to 4 in any combination of fighting Pokemon and basic fighting energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Okay. Well, now I feel like we should be rolling with this, but we also have like way more trainer cards than we do anything else. So I definitely need to narrow down at this point. I'm just gonna look up real quickly how much energy I need for Pokemon TCG. Okay, so like 8 to 14. So I guess I'm about right on that. I wish we had more Pokemon. Maybe we get rid of Power Glass, because it is kind of situational, like I said. Add a couple more energy in there. And honestly, I kind of want to make this all fighting type energy. Maybe we do go ahead and utilize Zygarde here. Okay, now what can I get rid of? We could definitely get rid of one Judge, I think. Iris is fine. I don't really know if we need Hero's Cape here. I like fighting Gong. That sounds good to me, to have a lot of those. So we decided against using Dawn, right? Switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Is this card really necessary for us? Because it also kind of sometimes seems a little bit situational. We'll come back to it. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. If you have exactly 6 prize cards remaining, draw 8 instead. Well, we know we like Lily. But do we like Lily that much? I kind of want to say yes. I'm kind of curious how Brock works, so I'm keeping that one. Let's get rid of like one of these. I'm not sure whether or not to get rid of Lily or the other one, honestly. Honestly, let's get rid of one of Iris. Why not? Because it's like, well, if we have Lily, do we really need Iris on top of that? Okay. Well, not sure if this deck is perfect. Because we really should have more Pokemon than we have trainers. But I think it's fine. So let's try it out. Also name this like Fighting Rock and cool. Set that as our active. And let's try a match. Tails. Well, alright. This is a trainer battle, is it not? It's a training battle, is it not? Peter was thinking a long time about that. Alright, so we got a Lunatone. And we can't really attach an energy or do anything else, so I guess we just finish ourselves off here. Opponent had to take one mulligan before drawing a basic Pokemon. Okay. How many cards would I like to draw? One, I guess. Okay, a little scared. So let's do this. That way we can get our Ursaluna. And we get a free energy out of it. Oh, never mind. I guess I only choose one, never mind. I think I knew that, but I just like didn't interpret that. So now we can attach up to 2 energy to this. It's just 70 damage, right? Kind of want to do this. So still no solar, huh? Oh, but we did get Mega Lucario, so maybe we can deal with that. Do something with that. This is probably gonna take out our Lunatone, honestly. I don't feel a need to play this card, so I will stick with it. Well, at least we have more draw potential than our starter deck, that's for sure. So this is 230, right? Okay. Alright. So we'll Mega Evolve it. Which I think is good for us. We'll also add a basic energy. And we are going to Mega Brave, but first I think we should do some other stuff here. I don't know if I want to add a Lunatone. I guess we do. And then let's do this. Get some more cards. Finally found our Soul Rock, thank God. Actually, you know what? I want Zygarde. Okay, beautiful. So we are gonna Mega Brave. Sweet. Yeah, no bench Pokemon, so we win. Not bad. So we reached level 4. That's good. Let's see. So we completed our daily quest, which is great. We also never collected these, which is kind of sad. Spinarak, Gooey Thread. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Okay. We got Mega Starmie. This attack also does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Okay. Nebula Beam, 210. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Alright, well. Mega Starmie seems like a problem. Mega Zygarde. Basically just does the same thing as the other card that we have, but it's shiny now. Salandit has 20 Fire Claws. Or has Fire Claws and does 20 damage, I mean to say. Seal, Rain Splash, and Wave Splash. Shaman, who is super good in Pocket. Search your deck for an energy card and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. Double Eater. Discard up to 2 energy cards from your hand, and this attack does 60 damage for each card you discarded in this way. Interesting. I don't really feel like it's that useful. It's kind of sketchy, honestly. Perplex. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Psychic. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. I mean, it is good to an extent, but very situational once again. I don't really feel like we need to go through all these cards right now. I feel like you all have gotten the point of this so far. So let's go ahead and do a standard battle while we're at it. Just to see if this deck is good enough, if my deck building skills have improved, or if I should maybe consider looking at some decks online. It'll probably be the latter. Okay, flip a coin. Tails. Alright. So they won. Apparently I'm going first. You have to take 2 mulligans before drawing a basic Pokemon. Oh boy. Oh wait, did we not even change our deck? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is a nightmare. Okay, well, we'll add that to our Charizard. I still can't really do anything, so we'll go ahead. Oh boy. I meant to use my deck, not this deck. Now I'm just scared. That's how we do it. I feel like we definitely want to use a rare candy here. Mainly because I'm scared. So I'll also use the Lace Determination. I need a redraw. Do I want to add Reshiram? Okay, well. And I don't have any time. I really could have used an energy there, but unfortunately we got all this. So honestly, yeah. Okay, thank goodness. And so we got another energy. I wish I had a better way of doing this. I gotta just go for it. Use the rare candy. I guess we'll go with that. Why not? I can't do anything about it. Battle cage. Well, at least I get to test my opponent's deck this way.
This one for the Ravers.
Okay.
This one for the Ravers.
So we're selecting cards from their deck. I'm starting to wish that I played the Reshi now. So let's play the energy retrieval to get back our energy.
This one for the ravers.
I might as well evolve this, right?
This one for the ravers.
Use Excited Turbo. Apply an energy here. Go again.
Talk to myself when there's no one else around. It's not my fault. I said it's not
Let's just go right here.
I'm lost in my mind.
I'm just trying to cycle my cards at this point.
Stuck in this coffin of mine. I gotta try to get out. You gotta help me get out. You gotta help me get out.
Because I'm going to assume this Mega Charizard X is not going to make it. It's also going to end up being the longest battle of all time. Oh, I didn't expect this. Okay.
You gotta help me get out. You gotta help me get out. Sick when I'm home. Find myself
So we could retreat this. Right now, I'm just trying to kind of save some time. Probably should have chosen another Pokemon. No, that would have been bad too. Actually. All their Pokemon cost 1 to retreat, so. I am not. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Please, something good. Oh my god, not another fire breather, no. You know what? Sure, why not? So, let's see. Now we can use our ability. And we can just go here. I wish I could, retreat this Pokemon, but I can't. It's the only thing, right? So... do any of these help us at all? Not particularly. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have to do that. Which I think unfortunately means we lose, right? Not bad. We kind of got stalled there. Oh my god, I do not want to play with Mega Charizard EX game. At least it's in casual. Alright, we'll do one more. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Alright. Make cards what I like to draw, too. So we don't have a Lunatown, which is a problem. Alright, so now we want to play Brock. In order to find a Lunatone, and probably a Railu, honestly. Right? Honestly, well, we could play the Binacle. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Makes sense. So now we go with that. Do I want to... How do I want to go about this? I'm thinking. Sorry. Cosmic Beam. Oh god. Really annoying. I guess I'll get rid of it for now. I don't even have 2 basic energy in there. I mean, either way, the Snarmy's about to nuke us, so... But we might as well get rid of the other Staryu. Please be something good. Okay. Alright. So we definitely want the energy retrieval first to get our energy back. Actually, maybe I should have waited. Shoot. The Mega Stormy is consistently a problem.
Way less. My crew the best.
God, we are in so much trouble. I actually can't see. I don't remember if that had... If it can retreat with 1, I think it can. I guess so. There's not really much we could do here. That's the best I could do. But honestly, it's gonna do so much damage next turn. Let's see if we can get some energy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, EX Stormy is a little too good for us right now. But, alright. That wasn't so bad for a first time. We definitely need more cards, which means that we need to do more trainer trials. I was kind of trying to gauge if the environment is as difficult as I expected it to be, which it is for sure. So I'll have to definitely look at some decks and probably build from there. As well as also, well, we might just do some trainer trials as well, just to level up, and then see what we got, see how we can move forward, and kind of progress from there. Assuming that we want to play this next time. If we do want to play this next time, of course, let me know. And I will gauge based on your engagement as always. So, with that being said, how long have we been going? Probably about, is that 2 or 3 hours? I can't see. My eyes are so bad, dude. Sorry, chat. I'm going to come real close to your roll set. Let's... So we've been going for just over 2 hours. I kind of want to make it 3. We might do one more trainer trial. But first, I want to grab like some water or something, so... Awesome. So let's do a trainer trial. Wow, it feels like it takes forever. Okay. Red Archbishop. Flipping one coin. Okay. So landed on tails. Do I want to go first? Yeah. Alright. So real question is like, do we play our hand here? I think we played this. and then we'll play these on the bench. I don't know if I want to play the Soul Rock just yet. Or the Binacle. Maybe the Binacle. I don't know about the Soul Rock. We'll leave that. Okay. So I guess we just grab some energy here. Guess let's just start there. Don't want to do any of that right now, so we'll leave it at that. Okay. So they got a moon card. So they got their Soul Rock, they got their Lunatone. They're gonna Air Balloon. I'm kind of deciding which one to play. I guess we just go with Mega Zygarde. It's fine. Of course, now I get this. Okay. Not exactly what I was hoping for.
I don't think I've got a chance to survive this. Staring in these two kaleidoscope eyes. Pull me in and pull me out of this life. I'm stuck inside my first state of mind.
Okay.
I drown in an ocean. I can't do a thing. I try to find a way, but I can't seem to speak. Oh, my serotonin, can you hear it running? This feeling's
Yeah, I kind of want to just get another energy as well. I think that's probably for the best, and then hold off on all the rest of this. I I guess if anything, I'm most afraid of Mega Lucario. Of course, there's another cycle. Okay. Alright. Okay. Of course, now I get the Lunatone, right? Like, come on. Okay. Honestly, let's go with that. Probably. Sky Wave. Ah. So annoying, dude. Okay. That's such an annoying card to get. Okay. There's just no way I can do that, though. Like, okay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Oh well. Because it's like I could attach the 2 energy here, but like that doesn't do anything for me. Our Soul Rock is pretty much doomed. Like, yeah, I just don't have a good way out of this. I could use the Barnacle on Mega Lucario, but then I wouldn't have a way to retreat it either, so... It's just an unfortunate bit of luck for us there.
She give me head at the top, act like a demon, I'm hot. Roll and roll out when I rock. I cannot win if I stop. I cannot win if I stop. She give me head at the top, act like a demon.
Pause. This song. Okay. Okay. Wait, so I kind of am confused about what that does. Oh, well, it would have done enough damage anyway, so... Yeah, they're gonna have enough anyway. So annoying. We'll go one more. Since I still have time, but it's just like... Technically I should cover my cards to prevent cheating, but... Like, I don't really care enough about it to do that, honestly. And it's like, if that's something that people actually want to do, they can do that. Or, you know...